Welcome to another episode of To the Fullest with Jason Froberg. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on social media, support us on Patreon and PayPal. Today on the podcast, two very good friends of mine, Gothik Doll, Captain Howdy, Charisse, and Dave. How you doing?
What up?
Doing good. Great to see you.
Yeah, you
Missed
too.
you.
I know. I have been secluded from the rock and roll world for a while now.
There you have.
Understood. I've been immersed. First, I was secluded from all life, like we all were. And then, now it's all about metal and belly dance, but not out at the clubs like I used to be. Creating my own.
You said you're spending a lot of time at the Artifice now, doing your thing now.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of getting to do quite a few things there, and I really like the changes they've made in the club. It's beautiful in there. Lots of new painting and artwork. The bathrooms are all redone. Us girls love that. But
Of course you would.
the lounge area is just very, very beautifully done now. My troupe was here in March, and we got to do a show there, just my show, with my girls. I shouldn't say mine. Morpheus and I got together and collaborated on a fabulous idea. He curated the music for it, and we put on a 30-minute show for his very first Goddess Appreciation Night.
Oh, cool.
So, and it was fabulous. It was fabulous. And they always treat us so good there. It's like cheers for the goth community.
I love Morpheus, man. He's all about the goth community.
He really is. But he's, I really like the changes he's making so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the Artifice. It always will be the Artifice, but it's a little bit more cleaned up version.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going over there and helping with some PA stuff soon.
Oh, nice. He's been having a lot of bands there.
Upgraded a little bit. I think he said he's got like some acoustic stuff he's going to be bringing in, so that'll be impressive. Like no club that size is going to have acoustic speakers.
No.
Right? No?
Yeah. I was just up there. I went to go say hi, though, and he wasn't there. The bar was closed Wednesday night, so I guess they weren't open on Wednesdays.
I think that they're just starting to be open on Wednesdays, or maybe it was Thursdays. Maybe I missed
It's Thursdays, I believe.
Yeah.
Thursdays, they're just starting to be open again? Okay.
Yeah. And I was up there doing a downtown bike ride.
Oh, nice.
Have you seen those where everybody wraps their bikes in LED lights and we ride up and down downtown? It's super fun.
I wonder if it's the same one that my friends put together, Three Bad Sheep. Or
I don't know.
Two Bad Sheep? I can't remember.
I think it's Three Bad Sheep. I know Three Bad Sheep.
Yeah,
people.
and my friend Nikki, she's part of Cabernet Dance. I was one of the original members of that troupe.
Oh, really?
Years and years and years ago. Yeah, so we know each other pretty well. But I know they ride the bikes down there all the time.
It's so much fun.
I bet.
I was really blown away by how entertaining of a night that was to just hang out in a big crowd of people and ride your bike and stop traffic.
Yeah, it's like a parade.
Yeah, it is. It's totally a parade.
Wow.
So it was fun. But I didn't get to see Morpheus. I wanted to say hi to him while I was next to him and thing. But we're going to have him on the show whenever we can get our schedules together,
Yeah, that's the magic thing right there, especially with him right now.
Oh, yeah, man.
But yeah, that's
Burning
great.
candle at both ends.
Right? Yeah, hosting and DJing his own nights and also trying to not only run a bar and nightclub, but own it and be in charge of entertainment and the bar staff and this and that. And yeah,
That's
more
a
power
full
to
plate.
him. That's a big feat.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
So for the people watching that don't know you, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Me?
You and Dave, you both of you are on the show, right? I mean, you do obviously the amazing burlesque dancing as well as other things, right? No, you don't do. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. So I'll shut up and you tell me.
I am a dark fusion and metal belly dancer.
Oh, okay. See, I would have never been able to put that one together.
Yes, it can be provocative and but it's not burlesque.
Okay.
For example, if I come out, the only thing I'm going to be stripping off is veils.
Okay.
And things like that. But the costume, I mean, come on. It's all skin. But yeah, I'm not the traditional belly dancer that people see like in Middle Eastern restaurants and what have you. There's a whole tribe of us misfit belly dancers out there. We like to dance to heavy metal, dance with live bands, fire, brimstone, hail Satan or whatever god or goddess you hail.
Right. Here's a shot from you on Instagram. Oh, that's your phone.
Yep.
We'll get to that in a second. You saw nothing. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Nothing.
Here's a shot from you on Instagram right here. So that's a little bit of something.
Okay, so I think that might be the promo shot that was used for the Chicks Who Rock show back in December.
That's a hell of a costume you're wearing there.
Thank you. That I can't take credit for that particular costume. That costume was actually made by oh my God, she's a goddess and she's so freaking talented. Diana Bastet. She lives in the Ukraine and she is a metal belly dancer and costume creator. And she actually created that costume with all the spikes on it.
Yeah.
And another one that you'll see later on made of all chainmail.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, she's fabulous. She's been an inspiration to me in the latter years.
Oh, the costumes are a big part of it.
Oh, yeah. It totally sets the mood of what you're doing. And, I like metal and spikes and chains and stuff.
And that's why you're with this guy right here, right?
Yeah. He lets me be me. He encourages it.
No.
And tell everybody what you do.
Yeah.
What don't I do?
Exactly.
Well, I do suspension with hooks. I spin fire. I breathe fire. What else? Manage bands. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, if people
he
remember.
Manages a band and promotes and all that is entailed in managing a band. Sorry, I had to add that in there.
Yeah,
well, that's what I said.
We had Dave on the podcast in the beginning with Baker's Dozen. Came to my old house where we had it all set up in the living room for the first season. And I appreciate you, brother, for coming over and putting up with that bullshit, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I loved having all the guys over, and we had the big couches for everybody to hang out on.
Yeah, that was a fun show. I watched.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we need all the support we can get on this little podcast. But it's fun bringing all my friends from Las Vegas in and from around the country in to talk about what they're up to these days. So, and speaking about doing things, you guys have a few events coming up as well.
Well, she does.
Do some some punches here for you. May 13th, you're going to be at the Market Macabre.
Yes, or Macabre Market.
Something like that.
We've been accepted as performers for this event. There's going to be a lot of vendors there with all the oddities and creepy stuff that I love so much. Lots of stuff to buy. It starts at 6 p.m. at the Taverna Costera.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what time we are performing, and I'm not sure about who else is performing just yet. So, get there early or your favorite goodies might be gone, and stick around for the entertainment. But it's kind of we have a new fusion troupe in town. We are the Las Vegas chapter of the Stygian Collective.
Okay.
And I'll go on for days about the Stygian Collective.
Well,
but
yeah, it's a podcast. You have days to talk. Tell me all about the Stygian Collective.
Well, I actually, surprisingly enough, I was introduced to the Stygian Collective via Diana Bastet again.
Okay.
And she made the costumes for this troupe out of Chicago area called the Stygian Sisters. And their logo, Stygian Sisters Metal Belly Dance. I was like, my jaw dropped and I was like, they're doing what I've always wanted to do. Fuck yes. Oh my God. So I started following them. And then maybe a couple weeks later, I get another message from Diana saying that they've created this Stygian Collective and they're, taking in members from all over. So I was one of the first people to sign up for the collective. And then COVID hit. Like, our anniversary date was February 14th. And then COVID hit right after. I joined on the 20th, I think. And then March, all hell broke loose.
Yep.
But during the pandemic, when we couldn't be out and be social, this beautiful community of misfit belly dancers was created. And we've been able to talk online, do Zoom classes, create these awesome... I'm starting to learn how to edit video and, getting more comfortable with that process. But it kept my love of belly dance going. And during the pandemic, it was a time that we all kind of went inward and reflected on who we were and what we wanted out of life.
Yeah.
I don't think we had much choice but to do that. And a lot of it for me was my creativity, my outlet. And I mean, this man here has encouraged me to be authentically myself without judgment or you should do this or not do that. He's just like, whatever, you're a freak. I love you. So he's nurtured that part. But I haven't let the dance, I hadn't found my authentic dance self. I dabbled in it, but I hadn't truly embraced it. And this group embraced all of my weirdness, all of my sick, twisted ideas. I can bring fire and blood and whatever my creepy little brain comes up with. They're like, oh, that's so cool.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. But they've, so since then we've grown quite a bit. And now I am the director of the Las Vegas chapter of the Stygian Collective. And at the moment, it's just the three of us that are performing together, but we have several prospects, I guess you could call them, that will be joining soon and starting to learn some of the Stygian style moves. I'm also going through a teacher training right now, so I'll be eventually teaching classes in the Stygian style, which is just basically, the basic belly dance moves with a metal edge. Yeah.
I dig it.
It's something that, it's different than people expect. It's breaking boundaries, and we accept everybody. Just express yourself authentically and don't be an asshole. That's like the bottom rule. Don't be an asshole. Shit sounds easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
But I brought you a present.
Oh, I like presents.
One of his best friends, Scumlove, people don't talk about her much, but his wife is uber talented. She's an artist, and she does this amazing cartoon work, and she made me. So I got stickers of me for you.
Oh, nice. Look at that. All right, here, let me see.
I also have T-shirts and stuff like that with all that stuff on it. But anyways.
I dig it. That's so cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That'll
end up on my Pelican.
On your Pelican?
Yeah. It's my road case that I take to work with me everywhere.
Oh,
it's my
awesome.
office on wheels.
Oh, right? Yay. I get to go to the office with you.
Yeah. I cover it with stickers. Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, if any ladies have been thinking about getting into, we have burlesque dancers, metal fusion dancers, lyrical dancers. But the bottom line is we are not normal. We fuse it all with belly dance, and we do what we want.
Nice.
And so if anybody is interested in this type of thing, you can hit me up, and I will vomit all of the Stygian on you. All of it.
All day.
That's fantastic.
All day.
I dig it. And in addition to that show on May 13th at the Macabre Market, the Market Macabre, whichever way it goes, they're doing the Las Vegas Showcase on July 23rd.
Yes.
Let me see if I don't screw this up. Akash's Altar. I know what Akash is. Yeah, Akash's Altar. Online noon on August 10th.
That one I'm really super excited about. The whole show is done to nothing but the soundtrack of Queen of the Damned.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So it truly will be Akasha's Altar, and it's going to be just the Stygian Collective members have gotten together to do different songs. So there'll be some collabs There'll be some theatrical things, like, of course, me and another girl have something really special that we've been working on for it because, vampires.
Yeah,
duh.
There you go.
But I'm super excited about that one. I'll be blasting that one all over Instagram and Facebook soon. It's not till September, but,
Okay, nice. And of
course, Ren Fair.
You can check out all of her links in the description below. I'll definitely have everything ready to go for you there. So just scroll down while you're watching and click on the link. Check out her Instagram, see what she's up to. And you got one more show I want to keep promoting. I'm here to promote you. So, Mi Amor on August 17th.
Okay,
Oddities
that is not...
and Curiosities.
Okay, that's not a show, actually. It is another market vending.
Oh.
Amy Amore is a badass and one of the original members of the Stygian Collective, and she will be here from the St. Louis area. She's been traveling the country with the Oddities and Curiosities show, and she makes some amazing jewelry. Unfortunately, I did not bring her jewelry with me. However, another member that I might be vending at that show, at least a little table, one of my troop mates, Furia, Miss Kelly Cardinal, she has a company called Ace Nouveau, and she makes these fabulous, I love the earrings. Obviously, I'm wearing all of it. Bones and crystals and gem stuff. But she makes all these fabulous earrings and does wire wrapping and bracelets for men and women and what have you. I usually vend, that's another thing, I usually vend at Scarlet, not every Saturday night, but on occasion, because they like to bring artists in from all over town and peddle their wares during Scarlet. So that's another exciting thing.
Where's Scarlet at?
It is at the Artifice.
Oh, at the Artifice. Okay. Now
every Saturday night, that is goth night there.
Every Saturday night?
Every Saturday night.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to get my best Matrix outfit on and go party on Saturday with Morpheus.
Oh, yes. Right. He's got an amazing lighting system now, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Be fun.
Oh, yeah. I love that guy. He's a hoot, man.
He is. He's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm really would love to come support the local scene over at the Artifice.
Yeah, Charity Maxwell, who, Witch Wench, she makes fabulous goblets. She made a beautiful iron candelabra and goblets for our wedding, as a matter of fact.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. But yeah, she's the one that's in charge of getting the local artists to vend at Scarlet. So she kind of rotates people and tries to get everybody to get out there so people see, wow, okay, this person has that. I should go check out their studio or their site or whatever.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool. Been turned on to a few artists I would never have known about otherwise.
Right.
I dig it. And then as we were talking about the Stygian Collective, you had this video you wanted me to play, right? And this is off of YouTube. So you give me permission to play this video?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic.
I do.
You heard him, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I have permission.
And this video was actually a local event we had at the Artifice during Scarlet. Their very first Goddess Appreciation Night. The woman on your screen right now, that is Shyama, Amanda Garrion. She created the Stygian Collective. She is Mama Stygian. This is all possible because of her. And that creepy guy in the background, that would be Mr. Six, a.k.a. Hades.
What up? What? It was fun.
You did perfect. It's just your character. Oh, come on stage and be yourself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think I could do that. Give me something easy.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, you said this is at the Artifice?
This is at the Artifice. Morpheus and I actually, I hit Morpheus up and letting him know that several members of my troupe would be in town. And now the Stygian Collective is a global troupe, so we do have members in all over the world.
Okay.
At this particular event, we had 9 Stygians in on stage at once at one point.
Oh, really?
And there's actually a video somewhere on the Stygian Collective YouTube of all of us. It's called Slapdash Era.
Yeah.
But we had one member, Entropy, was here from Sweden. We had Fuchsia, who was here from the UK. Several members from the Illinois area, and one from California.
Oh.
So it was really exciting, and none of us had met in person before, let alone danced together before. So I really should have had you pull that video up.
Yeah.
Because it turned out really great.
You have any idea what it's called?
It's called Slapdash Era, or the Stygian Collective at Ascension. It's on the Stygian Collective page. Or
I think I found it. Oh, wait, no, that premieres in 24 days.
I shared it on...
Slapdash Era.
Oh, really? It's not up yet?
I found this one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look at this right here. Check it out.
And I made those costumes, by the way, or the pants.
Oh, let me full
Yep,
screen
that's
this.
it. That is the Stygian Collective. All of us. Global. The choreography was by Shyama, of course, Mama Stygian.
Oh, interesting tune.
This is a song by Beats Antique.
Oh, Beats Antique. I like Beats Antique.
And Zoe Jakes actually it's a belly dancer.
Oh, really?
She's a tribal fusion belly dancer, and she was just recently here for the Tribal Massive, which is a week-long festival of professional classes and workshops and what have you. And that's another reason we were all together. And in tribute to her, we just kind of did this.
That's cool. Let's you girls go.
But yeah,
Nice.
we were so thankful to Morpheus for letting us be a part of the first ever Goddess Appreciation Night. It was really fabulous.
That's awesome. Yeah, and everybody watching, you can go to YouTube, check out Stygian Collection, Stygian Collective. I'll have a link in the description below. And go click on everybody's profile. I think at the bottom of the page, they have links for every single girl individually. So make sure, I went through and made sure, and I clicked subscribe on all of them.
Fantastic.
You can see here.
Shyama's really good at doing all that
those.
stuff up right.
Yeah, give all these girls some love.
Lots of fabulous girls, lots of talent, and lots of wonderful sisterhood on top of it. Definitely. I love the Stygian Collective. I love them. The support I've gotten through them is the biggest part of it, I think, because when you're wanting to do something that's not the normal thing and you don't know how it's going to be accepted, it kind of gives you that fear of wanting to present it. Like you're going to, you're waiting for like the rotten vegetables to be thrown at you or something. But this community has been so incredibly supportive of all the crazy ideas, giving both good and bads of it. It's just, I think that's more important than lessons and classes and all of that. Although there's like hundreds of classes when you're a member that you can access. So
yeah,
that's fabulous too. I can take them whenever I want. Because any of my local dance teachers know I'm bad at showing up at class. I'm sorry. I love you, Sarah Lynn.
That's awesome. And then we actually, while we're hanging out on the YouTube thing, we actually have this pretty cool thing that Dave was doing with Tinnitus.
Yes, the mighty Tinnitus.
Who also I am trying to talk into coming on the show right now. He's just hanging out with him over at Les Warner's birthday party.
Okay.
We're gonna have him come on and tell us all about the Blue Man Group and Tinnitus and Ubershawl and
all of it.
Hanging out in Australia, all the cool stuff he does.
Yes, every night is like an adventure for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's just got his hands in so many things. He's so uber talented. I love working with him too. I got to steal Brenda's job for a night. I got to bang on the keg.
Oh, fun for the Slipknot song.
For Red Cup Jeff's birthday party.
Oh, badass.
That was fun.
Yeah. No, they're awesome. The Tinnitus group, the Ubershaw people, they're all amazing.
Of them.
Talent.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Jeff's totally sober. I didn't know that about Jeff.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about it.
He drinks hot tea before he sings, and I've never seen him. He's totally clean. Totally clean. Yeah. Healthy,
which is scary.
A fucking animal he is.
He is more and the creativity that comes out of this guy's mind. I can vouch for this because he calls me like 2 days before a show and let's do something crazy. He literally asked me one time do you have a bucket of blood? I didn't have a bucket, but I had like a pint.
Like, we can get a bucket.
We can get a bucket. But yeah, it's always crazy. I love getting on that creative banter with him because he just comes up with some of the most off-the-wall things creatively. Mm-hmm. Yeah, David can vouch for that too.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see what you get into with Jeff, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
There's my sexy man.
Hard to believe that was that long ago.
I know. 7 years ago.
Right?
Oh, yeah, this was an old show.
Yeah, that was like the second show I did over there.
And your backs are chained together.
Yep.
Your dermal piercings. Yeah, I remember you were trying to hang from the truss on this show, and I was like, you guys can't hang people from the truss.
It would have been fun.
It would have been cool. It would have been really cool. Until the truss came down on top of you, then it would.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun.
I didn't want you to die.
Yeah, those were fun ideas.
You're gonna have to do something. I miss painting your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good like that, man.
I love doing different characters and different creepy stuff with the makeup. And he's got just a great face to make evil.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's the little stuff I do.
The little stuff.
Yeah. And then this was the other thing I looked up. This is when I hit you guys up. I was cruising around on the Instagram, and I saw you guys learning to play with fire. Well, Dave already knows, and
so do I. I play with fire. I dance with fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, look
we
at
were
you
just
two go.
screwing around.
Yeah, that was just fucking around. That was not planned, not rehearsed, you know.
No. I just decided I was going to go over there and steal one of his wands.
Yeah, took my thunder. Took my fire.
I took your fire. I only took half of it. We share,
I thought you
right?
didn't you put it out with your mouth?
She did. Yeah.
Slide it over to the next one. There we go.
There we go. I was going to say, what leads up to getting to put a torch in your mouth like that to put it out? Like I've done some crazy shit, but I don't know if I'd have the balls to do that right there.
Well, I definitely wouldn't suggest doing it without having somebody that knows what they're doing train you.
Yeah.
I actually, there's a gentleman that he comes out and does workshops on fire eating and vapor tricks and what have you. Fearless Fire is the company that he goes under. And that's where I learned how to eat fire properly. And, I don't do the vapor tricks because I have bad lungs. It's a really bad idea. I know how to do some of them. But, yeah. Him, on the other hand, I was also once upon a time in a troupe called a Sudanar Fire. And we were a fire belly dance troupe. But this guy does something that I would never, ever attempt, along with something that I've tried for years and cannot do. One, he used to breathe fire, blow fire, Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Doing the Gene Simmons.
Yeah. And also, and this pisses me off that I didn't find this out until we'd been together for like 6 years. Knowing, especially since he knew I was in a fire performance troupe. We're at a party and I brought these things, I have some LED poi, okay?
Yeah.
He takes them and just starts spinning them like a madman, like a full-on pro. I'm like, why the hell did you not mention this? You could have performed with us. I think that's something that you might have wanted to mention when you saw me playing with fire and trying to learn how to play with certain...
You never asked.
You see why I always want to kick him in the shin?
Oh, I can understand that. Yeah, you brought those with you too, right? We'll have to do
the glow ones, yeah.
We'll have to set up the camera outside of the studio and have you do some dancing for us, man.
I could do some dancing,
Maybe we'll take it upstairs. Well, him for the
poi.
Yeah, the poi.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I can have fun with that.
Yeah, maybe we'll find somewhere good. Maybe we'll have to do it outside, or maybe we'll take it upstairs to the photo studio or something, and
whatever.
We'll see.
You'll be impressed.
We'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Those things are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find you doing fire breathing here online. I don't see anything. You don't have anything up of you doing fire breathing, bro?
Nope.
No.
That was a long time ago. Long time ago.
That's awesome though, man. I friggin' dig it.
I was doing it for a while, and then I kind of backed off and just started getting into all the suspension stuff. You know, kind of found my little niche. I was like, oh, okay, this is more fun to me.
Yeah.
Hence Captain Howdy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So do you keep those piercings, or do you do them fresh every time?
Fresh every time.
Brutal.
Yep.
And what's if I've always been interested in doing the suspension thing just to experience the weightlessness of it all. Like, what's the significance of like getting your back pierced compared to like having the rest of your body pierced?
Well, I can't speak for the front because I've never done like the inverted suspension where you're hanging from your chest. I've not done that, but so I can't really speak on that. I've always wanted to, but there's part of me that's like, oh, I don't know if I can do that one. I'm sure I could, but for me, it's just euphoric.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Nothing like it. You know, being lifted up off the ground and just spinning above people. It's like, okay, I don't care about nothing. You know, I've had people trying to talk to me while I'm dangling from the ceiling, and it's like, huh?
Major endorphins.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be an adrenaline rush for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's also, I think it's a very spiritual thing because you have to acknowledge everything, that there's nothing else you can do when you're suspended, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not into I'm a wuss, all of the above. Yeah. I just watch him do it.
It's fun.
Or pull on the chains. I kind of like doing that.
Yeah, well, apparently a lot of people do. Every time I do a show, everybody's got to grab part of the chain. It's like, dude, leave me alone.
Yeah. Plus that shit's hooked to your back, man.
That's the one thing people don't, that I think is really funny, is when you do a show like that, and especially in some cases for me, like the video you just saw, we were, me and the other guy, we were connected together at first. But then later, we left the hooks and the chains connected to our back. We came out separately into the crowd and started just going bonkers. Like we were starting our own little mosh pit.
And I was holding on to the chains, walking him through the crowd.
You were, and then Shane was, and just... But the fact that we were going so nuts, starting our own little slam pit, and then after we get done, the hooks come out, we're bandaged up, and people walk up to you and slap you on the back. Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Really? Did you not just see the, you know, that part hurts.
Yeah.
Don't hit me in the back after I do this, you know? But, I've made some people, well, I've been told I made somebody piss themselves at a certain club. I made a cocktail waitress quit, which to me was the highlight.
There you go.
You know, it's like, if you got warned, sorry, if you're going to quit, that's not my problem. You know? Sorry. There was only one show that I really went balls out where I got told to stop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Performing with Tinnitus. We did a show, and I believe it was the night that I never attempted to hang a drum from myself.
That was my dumb idea. I didn't think he'd actually want it. I didn't think he'd actually follow through on it.
Well, one night, you know, she comes up with this idea, and she's like, "Hey, you know how they do the song "Beautiful People" by Marilyn Manson?"
And they got all the drummers out.
They got all the drummers. Well, maybe you can hang a drum from yourself and play it. And without even hesitation, I was like, "Yeah, I could do that." And I told Jeff Totora about the idea, and he loved it. I went, "Oh crap! I've never tried this. Let me ask my piercer if this can be done." And I hit him up, and he's like, "Dude, we could hang a keg from you."
Yeah, once you get it through thick enough skin, I mean, you're solid.
Oh yeah. So I do not rehearse this. I don't, it's not like, oh, hey, let me pierce myself and, practice this before the show.
See how this is going to work.
There was just, you know what, fuck it. Day of the show, I went out and went to the tattoo shop, got pierced, and about an hour before I got pierced that day, we found out Vinnie Paul passed away.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And my piercer's looking at me, he's like, you know what? Every show we have done, Vinnie Paul has been there.
Yep.
We need to go balls out. We just need to go fucking to the extreme. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. So we did the bit with, I took the drum. First of all, we had the hooks in my back connected to 2 chains connected to a floor tom. Not a 14, but a 16-inch floor tom.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was heavy.
Yeah.
And
then you're hitting it.
Well,
I was thinking like a snare drum or something,
the first time we got the drum hooked up, and I'm sitting in the green room, and I take a drumstick, and Shane's like, yeah, test it out. Okay. Pow. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to feel that one tomorrow. Fuck it. We went out and did the show.
Yeah.
And came back in after the song, took the drum off. And I was like, you know what? I ain't done yet. Let's go out one more song. Just go freaking bonkers.
That's the one. There is video of that somewhere.
Oh, really?
I think that's on my YouTube channel in the Tinnitus one.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
There's a
playlist
the one
called Tinnitus?
Yeah, on the Gothic Doll page, YouTube.
Okay.
Well, basically...
The Christmas Nightmare continues?
No.
No.
That was not it.
It says, I have Tinnitus Christmas mix in the flesh. Sean Coey opens. That's the 4 that are on the Gothic Doll Tinnitus playlist.
Maybe you don't have it.
I could have sworn I did.
Well, basically, I'll describe it. I decided to go back out into the crowd during a harder song, and I believe it was actually Slipknot.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure, but that makes sense. Yeah, because didn't they change the song at the last minute to Marilyn Manson's Angel with the Scabbed
Wings?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the other part. That was the other thing I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not a drummer. And when she came up with the idea to do this song with the drum, it was for Beautiful People.
Yeah, a pretty easy, more easily done beat.
Easier drum beat.
Yeah.
Well, I sat in my car for 2 weeks. Every time I got in my car, every time I listened to my music, I would listen to that song on repeat, learning the drum beat. And at the last minute, Jeff goes, hey, you know what? We're not going to do that song. We're going to do Angel with the Scabbed Wings. Motherfucker. Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because he's used to working with musicians, And
he changes on the fly all the time.
Not a musician.
Well,
yeah.
Apparently I played it off pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
But then after that bit, I went back into the crowd with Shane and a couple of the other riggers, and all they were doing is they were pulling on the chains with a lot of tension, and apparently I bled a lot.
He did.
Oh, brutal.
I was actually out in the crowd with a fan in a costume, just trying to keep crowd control away from them. And
I guess I scared her.
he did, because he was going balls out, which he always does, but he was going extra hard. And when I heard Shane say something about blood, and he says, "You're done," and he takes him in the back, and I go back there, and David's bleeding, and
I wasn't done yet.
No, David was pissed that he got told no more, you're done.
Yeah,
we can't have blood on the floor.
Yeah.
Why not? There's more than that on the floor.
Well, I guess vomit and pee are okay, but blood is not.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I was having fun. That was my
Shit
excuse.
happens. Oh. That's downtown. Never mind. I'm just kidding.
No, but that's
really
the kind of stuff I do is with the suspension stuff I do, and I started with a group called CORE.
Yeah.
Constructs of Ritual Evolution. They are a huge, huge suspension troupe. But I kind of ventured off on my own because when I was working with them, I love them and I got nothing but respect for them. I still know people to this day with that group. Like the director, Steve Joyner, he does it from a ritual standpoint, from an Indian ritual standpoint.
Yeah, Sundance.
And it's, the Sundance ritual and stuff like that. And I love that kind of thing. That's what got me enthralled with doing the whole suspension thing. And another friend of ours, Genocide.
I love Genocide.
Me
who
too.
Makes what I do look like freaking nothing.
She's amazing.
She is.
Love that woman to death. And that's, funny story, that's what got me introduced to Jeff. Is one night I walk into a club and I see Jeff playing a show, and here's freaking Jen on stage eating glass and shoving meat skewers in her face. And I'm going, I know you. Holy fuck. And I ran up to Jeff after the show, and I'm like, dude, can we talk? Because this is what I do. And I start showing him photos on my phone of doing different hook shows.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you do that for me? Yeah. And we've been doing it ever since.
That's awesome.
Yep.
But sometimes I guess I go a little nuts. Oops.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It makes a hell of a show.
Yeah.
And it's obvious, it's boring to watch somebody just go out there, oh yeah, I have hooks in me. Look at me. I got hooks in me. I'm a badass. Look at me. You go out there and you're a character, and you're my demon. You're my demon.
Well, it's kind of fun when you get to bring the crowd into it.
You let out all that aggression in performance, which, I'm sorry, but that makes passion makes all the difference in watching somebody on stage or off stage or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And you just go balls out.
Well, that was my thing, is that, when I was performing with CORE, and I loved every minute of it, when I moved out here, I didn't have an outlet. I was like, okay, I still want to do suspension. I'm getting that itch. How can I pull this off? Well, 9 years later or whatever, I'm still going. Got to do another show soon.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we'll have to talk to the mighty Tinnitus.
Well,
possibly.
Yeah, is Jeff still out there doing that stuff, man? I want to go see him do a Tinnitus show.
Not often, because it's hard to get all the guys in town at the same time, because they're all traveling the world, being badasses that they are. But there will be one. I just don't know when it can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff and I did talk about it, right? I mean, we used to be able to do 2 Tinnitus shows a year for sure.
Yeah.
And it's been a struggle, I guess, with, now things are opening back up, and they need to make up for lost time, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. More power to them that they're out there working and out there doing what they love. But getting them all together in town at the same time is
super talented musicians in that band.
Oh my God. Serious stars.
Highly sought after musicians that are just touring around the world constantly.
Well, let's see. Blue Man Group. I'm several of them have been in well-known bands. Mm-hmm. They're just amazing musicians and performers all the way around.
Yeah.
You know, these guys could play. They're like studio musicians. They're that good that they can play anything, but they have the audience visual and, you know, the magnetism that keeps the crowd coming back for more every time. Mm-hmm. I love it.
That's awesome. So you had some pictures on your phone you wanted to set up for us too, right?
Oh.
Tell us about what you're doing there. Let me do my little switcheroo.
Okay.
You got it ready?
Make sure the cord's plugged in.
Huh? Oh yeah, make sure it's plugged in.
Plugging it in is perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah.
Okay.
It is plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
It's plugged in.
Here it comes. Let's see what we got. Oh.
Okay, so this photo is from the Goddess Appreciation Night, and I transformed from the High Priestess into Hecate. So that's what that was all about. But I made the entire costume except for the chainmail, bra, belt, and... this is the Las Vegas chapter of the Stygian Collective. These girls are fantastic, and I am honored to be able to work with them. I also make costuming and accessories and what have you. And the pants that all three of us are wearing were made by me.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, I do that under the name of Gothik Doll Creatics. This is once again from the Goddess Appreciation Night, and this is a picture of both Misconduct, Lillian de la Morta, and Gothic Doll of the Las Vegas Stygian Collective. And then let's see. Oh, here is just a still of Mr. Six and the head Stygian Shyama. He just did so great in this. I love that.
It was last minute.
Yeah, with hardly any direction. Here, you're going to play Hades and you're going to crown Persephone. Okay. And yeah, it was amazing. This here is the Stygian Collective. This is what we are, what we do, and our website where you can find all things Stygian, including the member directory where there's like information on all of our dancers. We have like 50 dancers all around the world now. And, oh, wait, we don't need that. That is the beginning of my Stygian tattoo.
Oh, awesome.
3 of us now in the Stygian Collective have that on our hip. Oh, this is one of the costumes I made, and it may be up for sale soon. I have not decided yet. This is what we made the tattoo from. This design was made by one of our members, Miss Meta Young, out of somewhere in the Midwest. I apologize. I cannot remember where. And that is our old logo. Let's see. Okay. You already showed this one.
Yeah, you eating fire.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is actually during the full moon. Me and the girls from the Stygian Collective Las Vegas chapter got together and decided to play. And we came up with this, and it turned out pretty good. Now, the girls on either side of me, this is both of their first time playing with fire. They had a safety class and some instructions beforehand, but other than that, that's it. We had fun, though, and I got to play with some more fire toys that I hadn't gotten to break out since the beginning of the pandemic. But yeah, that's us.
That's awesome.
There's a, I can't. Can I fast forward it this way?
Mm.
Let's see.
Maybe.
We're still at the...
Apparently not.
Go to the next tool. Okay. My first time ever with a fire orb. This was literally my first time ever lighting it up.
That'll take your hair out quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It was fun, though. Of course, I show this part where I'm doing nothing. Oh, there we go. At least I'm doing something cool there. I won't torture y'all with the whole thing. Ah, the sword. The fire sword, my favorite fire toy. Do I have it on fast forward or something?
No.
No? Okay. But yeah, that's what we did for full moon and Easter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's all I had on my phone.
Groovy.
Cool.
Oh, here's a fun move.
Oh, here, I can shoot it back.
Oh. Here we go.
Ah.
Whee! Yeah, that's it.
That's awesome. I dig it. Yeah, full moon on Easter. I actually just took precepts at my monastery for full moon on Easter. I thought that was pretty cool.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
New thing, and you'll like it. We burnt my forearm, so it was like baptism by fire.
Oh,
Nice.
gotcha. I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. No, it was good. It was good full moon. I love the full moon. It's
Oh,
a
me
very
too.
important thing to celebrate. I started celebrating it during the pandemic and like
Good for you.
following and everything, you know what I mean? And it's good to be in tune with that kind of stuff.
It really is. That's how we told the passage of time in ancient times, was the moon and the sun, but mainly the moon, because the moon tells you what month it is and all of that good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fascinating.
I dig it. Well, how about we go see if we can find a spot for you to do the poi ball.
Yeah.
And let me do a couple little things, and we'll get the heck out of here.
Sweet.
So you got a few things coming up. May 13th at the Macabre Market. July 23rd, Las Vegas Showcase. August 10th, Kosh's Altar online. And August 17th, Mi Amore, Oddities and Curiosities.
Yes.
And awesome. You can check out all their links in the description below. Make sure you follow them on all their social media. And check out the website, the Stygian Collective website, Stygian.dance.
Stygian.dance, yep.
Yeah. And follow me on social media. Check out my website, Space Brain Station.
Yes.
You got a thing that you want to put on the camera here? Is that what it is?
That's our little pamphlet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little pamphlet. Wow.
It's got pictures of Shyama and all of what we do,
Okay.
what we offer.
Nice.
Stuff.
Stuff. You can find
Stuff
all of
and
our stuff on the
things.
website.
Yeah, and I can show you the website real quick, too. Here's the website. So go check out Stygian.dance. All kinds of good stuff on there.
Oh my
There's our
goodness, that's
girl.
me.
Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, they got a fantastic website up. And yeah, this has been To the Fullest with Jason Froberg.
Yeah.
Peace, man.
Peace and metal.
Always.
Let's go see what you can do with these poise.
All right.
Thank you for watching To the Fullest with Jason Froberg. You can check out more podcasts right here and subscribe by clicking right here.